I think cold calling is definitely something that you need to be doing. There's so many different ways to generate leads, but cold calling is something where it's going to save you a lot of money. And with smartphone, it integrates right into Podio. So it makes it so simple. And there's no reason in the world you should not be doing it, whether it's for brand new leads or for follow-up leads as well. Okay, training staff. First of all, you need a good script, okay? They don't have to follow it word by word, but they need a good script with handling objections. And one of the other things that I've noticed with my organization, I start all my people out and I let them do the basics, like they set and I close first. And then they listen to me close. And with smartphone, all of your calls are automatically recorded, so you can go back and listen to them and use them for training. And I'll turn those setters into closers eventually. They just work their way up and they learn how to handle objections, they learn how to talk to people, and they learn how to answer questions by using the training on a weekly basis, as well as going back and listening to the calls. It's so important because you can have some people out there on the phone and you think they're saying the right things, but when you go back and listen to the calls, you find out, oh my gosh, where did they get that from, right? So by being able to go back and listen to the calls anytime with any lead, it's right there in the profile or in the contact record or lead record. You can go back and listen to it anytime, and you get to monitor what they're doing and give them feedback. Not to give them a hard time, but give them feedback. And what we do is we do plus deltas when we do training. We'll listen to a call and then go around the room. What did they do right? What could they have done better? Not what did they do wrong, what did they do right, and what could they have done better? We've got follow-up sequences and systems in our Podio. However, we are horrible at using them. So the cool thing about follow-up is you've got to do it. Remember guys, the fortune is in the follow-up. It doesn't have to be automated. What you can do is just like once a month, go and put them in smrtDialer and just dial them out, all of your follow-up leads that didn't sell you a property right then or didn't buy a property right then, and follow up with them once a month. It's partly manual and partly automated, but it's very important to have some sort of a follow-up system through text messaging and through calling. It's a proven fact that everybody keeps their phone within about 2 or 3 feet of them, right? So exactly. So it's a proven fact. Not everybody, number one, gets email, and not everyone opens their email, right? But a text message, it pops right up on your phone and lets you know it's there. So it's extremely important to be using SMS, text broadcasting, text messaging in your business. If you can't get them on the phone, you know, we call a person 3 times, 4th time we leave a message, and right after that, we send them a text message, right? So it's very, very important to use text messaging now. And if you're gonna be using text messaging, especially text broadcasting to people that are on your list, make sure you're aligned with a company like smartPhone and like Game Changers. So that way, if there is any problems or anything comes up, because we're talking about technology, they can jump on it and handle it right away. Because the worst thing that could happen was, you know, it end up being a problem and people getting pissed off and things like that. But when you're with an organization like Game Changers, they can handle anything that might come up. If somebody's just getting started with an autodialer, I think this is very, very important. There's so many different tools out there, so many, right? But the problem is you got this tool that does this tool that does that, this tool that does the other, and then how do you integrate them all? The cool thing I love about smrtDialer is it all integrates right in your Podio. So, you know, you can just have your list right there, and everything that's done, whether you leave a message, whether the call didn't go through or you talk to the person, it's all right there, and it makes it very simple to take notes, and it all goes right in that profile in Podio. So anytime anybody, whether it's the acquisition person, the salesperson, or the manager, or you as the owner, you could go in and look at that and listen to that and see what the status is and see how many calls they made, see everything that happened right away. And that's very, very important when you're doing auto dialing, so you can keep track of things, because you may not know what they're doing, but you've got to stay on top of it.